Okay, should I or shouldn't I get another Harley? Right now, I got my Nomad. I love her to death, but there's just something missing. And we're going to be talking about that coming up after we cover some news and all that good stuff. Potential break in a homicide, second person charge. I guess the first one had alleged ties to the Outlaws. Then we're going to be talking about some pagan stuff. Then we'll get into the question, should I get another one? Okay, here we go. We're looking at the Hartford Courant, man. Second person arrested on a murder, kidnapping charges, and the death of a man found in remote Connecticut woods. There is your picture right there of Joseph Zachary, and it says app. So I don't know if that's part of his name or what. He's facing charges now in the 28-year-old death of Jason Combs. That's who was 28. I guess he was taken into custody at his South Hamilton home early Friday on a warrant charging him in the death of a 28-year-old out of Massachusetts. That was according to the Connecticut State Police. No, yeah, it looks like his last name is App. They should just put his name in there. App was apprehended by the State Police Eastern District Major Crime Squad, Bureau of Investigations, Emergency Service Unit, and members of the Southend Police Department. Now, he faces charges of murder, conspiracy to commit second-degree kidnapping with a firearm, conspiracy to commit second-degree assault. The charges just go on and on in this one. Tampering with physical evidence and all that good stuff. He is being held on a $2.5 million bond right now and is expected to face a judge in Rockville Superior. Now, there was the earlier report from Hartford. I guess biker club member was charged. You know, a club doesn't need to have anything to do with it, but if they're a member of a club, you can guarantee that they're going to freaking put it in the news. Now, the cops called the arrest a 4.5-year culmination into the Combs death. Timothy Lange, 36, has also been charged, according to the state police. Investigators believe, there's the key there, believe Lange is a member of the Outlaw Motorcycle Club. Now, he faces murder, first-degree kidnapping, first-degree robbery charges, as well as conspiracy and accessory offenses. State police began the investigation on August 2021 when the body of Combs was found in a car discovered in a wooded area about 500 feet off the Durkay Road near Farmland. At the time, troopers said they were investigating the suspicious death and that it appeared to be an isolated incident. That's when the office of the chief medical examiner later ruled the death as a homicide. Well, you think it would be with a gunshot wound of the trunk with perforations of the hearts and lungs. Yeah. Anyway, Lange was held on $1.5 million. And I guess he's been in ever since, and he's set to appear before a judge on that bond. But anyway, their original story is right here. You can go to the biker club member charged with murder, kidnapping stuff. And so this looks like to be a second death. And of course, like I said before, just because somebody's a member, they decide to tie it to the club. More news in the Times and Suburban. Pagans member charged in a shootout at West Norrington. Wawa. I love that thing, man. Wawa seeks reduce bail. George, what is it? Ripito Jr. of Bridgeport is one of the 9 Pagans members charged in the altercation. Let's see here. He wants to get his bail reduced. That keeps him behind bars while he awaits trial on charges he conspired with 8 other club members during a confrontation and shooting involving a rival biker gang on the parking lot of the Wawa. My God, where'd you guys get that name? Anyway, he is being incarcerated at the Montgomery County Correctional Facility on $500,000 cash bail. Argued in a bail reduction petition that the amount is effectively unattainable and that he and his family had suffered significant hardship due to his continued detention. Goes on the quote from the documents. This has caused severe emotional and financial distress and results in a de facto detention based solely on his inability to raise the money, raising serious due process and equal protection concerns. If he had the financial means to post bail, he would have already been released, defense lawyers said. He serves as a primary caregiver and financial provider for multiple family members, has consistent and legitimate employment as an electrician, is actively involved in his community, attends church, and is appropriate candidate for release. Goes on to say petitioner is a longtime resident of Montgomery County with deep family, community, and residential ties. Man, Anyway, another pagan member charged in an incident in Wawa lost his second request for reduced bail. So they're really hitting up on these guys right now, not giving them bail, not giving them anything. What do you guys think, man? You think they deserve to get their bail reduced? And, you know, that's the trouble with the legal system. Is if you got money, you can get out. If you got money, you get the best of the best lawyers. If you don't have money, you get a public pretender. God, you gotta love this justice system in the United States, let me tell you. Anyway, should I get another Harley? That's what I've been going back and forth. I don't know if it's because of cabin fever. It's wintertime. Sitting there looking at the bike I got now, which is a Kawasaki Nomad. Beautiful bike, man. Runs smooth as hell. Really enjoy the ride. But it just seems like there's something missing because I've always had a Harley in the garage. So that's what I've been doing here. Well, why did I get rid of my other Harley? Well, it happens that China now smoked my ass from behind, and old Big Red, you know, the Electric Glide, wasn't doing too good after that. It was totaled out and stuff. But yeah, I've been just thinking about that. If you were in my position, what would you do? Would you go ahead and get another Harley? Because I'm going to keep the Nomad. There ain't no way I'm getting rid of that one. I love the ride and stuff. But I just want the Harley, I think, again, man, because I've always had one. And, you know, even though I think the Nomad does better on longer rides, a Harley, man, there's just nothing like that, man. And I always said, well, that was going to be my last one. Well, you know, when you get creamed, it's kind of like, you know what? I could have still had that bike. Anyway, let me know what you guys and gals think in the comment section and all that good stuff. And I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think. Should they get bail? All that good stuff. We'll catch you later. Rock on, baby.
There's a place bikers whisper about. A place where the throttle never cools and the madness never sleeps.
Hey, this is Bobby, frontman of Insane Throttle. Crank the rock, stream us now.
Uncensored interviews, raw MC stories. Join now to unlock the madness.
Pay my dues. Now I'm back